Now it seems like we got a ground foundation, a world building of the world of this version of Black Rock Shooter, Downfall. We're understanding what's happening. There are these two systems. One went against humanity, one is fighting for humanity, and the one that's fighting for humanity created the hybrid humans, the ones that can fight against the androids, the machines, one would say. And I guess Earth once became so polluted, it explains why all the humans wear the mask outside because it's just so polluted. But when they're inside, it's in areas like caves and such, they can breathe and stuff. So even if they are fighting for humanity, it'll take a while for it to reestablish itself to a point where you can't even breathe in that world right now for how bad the atmosphere is. It must really suck. That's why everyone else can breathe out there. The hybrids, like the Empress, and even the robots themselves, of course, can breathe because I don't think they do breathe. They have some sort of intelligence, sentience about them where they can have their own personalities. So, okay, the opening was pretty cool. I was expecting Hatsune Miku to do an opening with it because Black Rock Shooter is an alternation of Hatsune Miku, but nope, none of that. No, okay. So I was taken back by that. I was hoping for Miku song. Like, I don't like all the music of Miku, but I like some of it. Some of it. Like The World's Mine, of course, Black Rock Shooter itself, and others, and her other personalities. But it's interesting. I'm gonna go off side tangent here for a second. It's interesting how Hatsune Miku has other personalities, tons of personalities, but they always come to recognize it as herself. But because Black Rock Shooter was so different from the other personalities, which was just starting a simple music video, Black Rock Shooter gained its own identity. Kind of like with Sora and Roxas and stuff. Roxas is a nobody, a piece of Sora, ended up having his own personality, his own being. People, when they see Roxas, they don't see Sora, they just see Roxas. Hell, they don't even see Ventus when they see Roxas, they just see Roxas. Ventus and Roxas are two different beings, despite looking very similar. And that's how good you have a character that's supposed to be a clone, but it's become their own person, their own self. So that's the same thing with Black Rock Shooter, Despite the many stories and universes of Black Rock Shooter, you can still set her apart compared to the others, you know, compared to Hatsune Miku. So I just want to say that. Now, back on the story. We got our pretty much our main cast of characters, We got the hacker, um, Momaka, we got the two children, which I can't remember their names, and the old soldier dude, which, you know, can't remember his name either. Damn. I just met the Momoko hacker girl and I don't remember her name. I guess her personality sticks out. Of course, we got Black Trike, the motorcycle for Black Rock Shooter, the Empress. I'm just call her Empress from now on. Anyways, with that being said, we also saw Strength, and Strength seems to have some personal grudge against the Empress because something that happened when she lost. I guess she disappeared and something terrible happened to Strength, and now Strength is there with this agonizing pain where even I guess Strength doesn't seem like she wants to hate the Empress, but for some reason, it's like she's being forced to hate her in a way. Something happened to Strength that's causing her to act like this. Very interesting. Now, let's talk about the cast of characters. The soldier guy, grumpy old man, very straight to the point, aggressive. He wants to do things for humanity, but he ignores everything else around him, even the little important things, like helping out those in need and stuff like that, or being mean to children. Seriously. Of course, killing things gets him up in the morning, and he's very, what, very. Is everyone horny in this show? Is this someone, I just want to say, is everyone horny? Like, seriously, Momoka the hacker, she's the way she acts is pretty horny. The guy himself admits he's pretty horny. That one robot, Smiley, from last episode was acting pretty horny. And now we have, even those hive drones that are following after them, they look like sperm. What's up with this show? And sex. Like, okay. I guess when you have this kind of post-apocalyptic world and all you do is survive, you have no entertainment. That's all you can think about, I guess. Whatever, man. Hell, we even saw babies there in that world. I'm like, damn, who's having children But right now, in this post-public world where you can barely feed yourself, who the hell is having children right now? Y'all need to keep your hands off each other. I bet she probably sold some dude to survive, to get some money or batteries. Batteries is the currency. I really like it when worlds use different currency besides money and stuff. Using batteries or bottle caps and stuff like that, or even bullets, using those kind of currencies instead of just paper and coin. I've always enjoyed that in these kind of world shows. It makes it feel truly immersive, in my opinion. Batteries, I could have sworn I know a story that also did batteries, but I can't remember it. I need to go look it up later on. I could have sworn someone else used batteries. Well, anyways, um, they went to go to the hospital. Just to show a bit of what Empress can do, and I can confirm that Empress is not the strongest of the. She's probably the weakest of the Black Rock shooters. She is definitely the weakest. The fact that she runs out of fuel so quickly and can be prone to injury very quickly as well. She is definitely the weakest of the Black Rock shooters. The strongest of the Black Rock shooters is definitely the one in the Dream World, because that girl, she can fight for days without rest. She'll just keep fighting and fighting and won't even stop, man. She can have wheels just being run down on her, just constantly rain on her, sharp blade razor wheels, by the way, and she'll still get back up like it's nothing. And she's constantly using limitless minigun torrents and cannons, all that kind of stuff. She'll do whatever she can to take down her enemy. So that's definitely the strongest compared to this one, who needs to charge up, which I guess makes her more realistic, I guess, in a way. Because if it was just too strong, she'd easily fight these swarms, and having that kind of swarm to be that strong against her, humanity would probably wiped out by now in the first place, when you really think about it. So I do understand that. Now, we get to see her in her bike. The bike has an interesting personality itself. It's very cheery. It knows information. Also telling the information about the lighthouse number 8. I guess it's locked, so it's a very classified, very special place that she has to go to. I bet lighthouse, lighthouse. Think of Bioshock. I guess the lighthouse has something to do with this project when it comes to connecting an elevator to the moon. So yeah, it's probably something to do with that. Now, the bikes can talk to each other. Because Empress also has a bike. I wonder if we meet the other girls, will they too have talking bikes? I wonder if it's not just strength. And I believe I've seen their version of Death, because Death always had green or black hair. Well, mainly black hair with a bit of green around her. But she has green hair this time, so I'm guessing that's Death we saw in the opening and stuff. So I wonder, will we see the others too? If there are others, there's the one wheelchair, there's the red one. I'm hoping we see others. Probably not. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. There's actually a little trivia I want to give you. Strength is actually in the video game version. Strength is actually Black Rock Shooter's older sister, where she still has the white hair and the orange look, but she's not as strong though. In fact, she's pretty weak. She has more of a personality. Speaking of personalities, this version of Black Rock Shooter probably has the most personality right from the start. Most of them are very emotionless, cold, and cruel. The video game one was just curious, It's not like she had lose her memory or anything. She just didn't know anything. This one lost her memory, but she seems to have the most humanity, holding the baby. And of course, all the Black Rock shooters love to eat. They can eat for days, man. It's like Goku levels eat, Luffy levels eat, not Kirby levels. But yeah, so we also got that too as well. So we're getting. I'm very interested in this because the last Black Rock shooter personality I did like the best was the video game one. That was the one I could connect to the most because she had a better world building of personality compared to the others. And this one seems to be going through the same thing, and they also seem to be going through the same situation. They came from Earth to defend Earth against the invasions, and they're learning more and more about themselves compared to the manga and the other anime one. Well, anyways, I already have one cool Black Rock shooter figurine on down payment. Now, when the anime is over with, I wonder if someone's gonna make this orange one. And I'm like, you don't need this one. And you're gonna see the figurine like, I don't need it. but I want it. My figuring addiction will never end. Just steal money from my pockets, will you? So anyways, like after the video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Madman. Signing out.